Nick and I met at after an Illini Michigan game. I was in Champaign.
And she had some friends that were going to a bar or a restaurant afterwards, and I had some friends going there, and we had these mutual friends, and we met up.
One of the guys that I always hung out with, that we always go to the games with, brought like this cute, really well-dressed guy that I'd never seen before, which is, you know, we know people who came and hang out with us all the time. And it was Nick, and he was just like cute and quiet. And
she's like, "Why aren't you having a drink or something like that?" And I was just like, "Well, I got cancer. I can't."
I'm like, "Oh, okay, so?" I'm like, "So what?" And like walked away, and then he was just like kind of persistent. He came after me and he was like, "But I'll buy you a drink." And I was like just kind of at the point where I'm like, "Really? That's your pickup line? That's the worst pickup line I've ever heard."
Seriously?
You could say our first date was he like made up a stupid reason to come to Chicago. And I was like, "Oh, I'll take you to dinner." He seemed like a really good guy, really cute, good guy. I could take him out, so I took him to dinner. And it was fun, and we laughed, and we had a great time. He tried sushi, I made him try oysters. Like, it was really fun.
It wasn't really a date. I don't even really know if it was really a date, because I was really shy about it all.
And I think he thought that was the end of it. So he was like, "Okay, bye, see ya," and like gave me like this hug and walked away. And I was like, well, I thought that could have been a date, but he clearly isn't interested in me because he just like ran away.
But I consider our first date was like on Halloween.
But I don't know if that was our first date or Halloween, and he was cute. He like was listening to music and sweating because he was so nervous. And I was like, "Oh, he does like me. He's just scared." So it was cute. I think that was our first date.
And ever since then, I haven't really left.
Go ahead.
I've said enough already. You start.
Okay, so I'm really excited as the wedding gets closer, and as it approaches, I'm super excited. I can't wait. Like, it should have been yesterday.
I'm a little exhausted from all the same discussions that we have constantly over and over.
Like how to choose our colors.
I'm just so excited to bring like our two families together and have our friends there.
Yeah.
And just have a good time.
One of the coolest things about like as the wedding's getting closer is all of our friends and family are starting to do things, and like it's really cool watching everything come together.
It seemed like God brought everything together for us. And it was simple, a simple relationship. So while I was going, she kept on talking about this book here. So I made this little photo book, and I made this book like of all of our times this is when we were in San Francisco, in Seattle, and all these trips that we went on. I didn't show it to her. I kept it for a year because I knew that I wanted at the very top left-hand corners that I wanted to write, "Will you marry me?" But that's the only idea I could come up with that just stuck in my head and my heart. Nick proposed to me on Father's Day after my family had invited his family up and everybody met for the first time. And then we came home exhausted and like ready to go to bed and be done with the night after like kind of a hard month of like hospital and stuff happening. And he just threw the book at me and was like, "Here." That her and I mattered, and that us being together and bringing our families together mattered. I was just like, I want to do this. And he gave it to me, and I opened it, and it was this beautiful photo book of everything we'd done in the first year of our relationship. And then in tiny little letters, it said, "Will you marry me?" But I got through the whole book crying, bawling, until I realized he was like, "You missed the best part." I couldn't imagine what would be better. And then as he went W-I, next page L, next page L, I was like, "Oh my God, he's proposing." And I'm like, "Really? Really? Really?" And then bawling, crying nonsense. "Of course I'll marry you." And I didn't want to be proposed to, and we talked about it a lot. I don't want you to propose to me because you're scared and because you think that we're not going to get married. I want you to propose to me because you love me and you want me to be your wife. Right.
And that's how I want it. He's a really good person, like a good human being. There's no like malice. he acts kind of like this sometimes, but really, like at the end of the day, like he's just a good human. And
So are you.
Thanks. I'm trying.
My name's Nick.
Hi, I'm Bahar. Nice to meet you.